Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. In this video, I'm gonna create a makeup look using all Maven Beauty. And I'm actually gonna create kind of like a soft halo eye look, which you can wear for any occasion you wanna wear it for. Now, the first thing I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna use this basic bead palette in the color Medium Blend. And I'm gonna take a mixture of those two shades that I'm just dipping my brush in, and I'm gonna start blending this in the outer portion of my eyelid, kind of making circular motions with my brush and also kind of dabbing the brush on the eyelids. And the reason why I'm starting in this area is because I want most product to be like at the outer end of the eyelid, and then I also want product to be like in the inner corner of my eyelid. But I like to start with like the outer part, and then after blending it I will go focus more on the inner corner, as I'm doing right now. So for the inner corner, I would suggest to use a bit of a tinier brush because that works just a little bit easier. So I'm just going to do the same thing as I did with the bigger brush, just kind of make circular motions, kind of dabbing my brush on my eyelid, and just keep adding product until I'm satisfied with how everything is looking. Then with whatever is left on my brush, I also blend it a little bit more towards the middle part of my crease, but with most product I'm just really focusing on the inner corner and the outer corner. So I went back in with a bigger brush and added even more, and I used the warm brown color a little bit more that came in the basic bead palette. And I'm just adding more in the inner corner and the outer corner, and then again with whatever's left on my brush I'm also blending a little bit more towards in the middle part of the crease. And then I went in with the MavenBeauty Asteroid Tears liquid eyeshadow, and this is such a beautiful product. I think I've also used it in my previous video. It's just so easy to use. I am a huge fan of liquid eyeshadows because I don't know, I just feel like it's easy to use, but it will give you like a really beautiful effect without any effort. I just love them. So I used it in the center of the eyelid, and then with a tiny pencil brush I just kind of softly dabbed on top of the eyelid to make the edges a little bit more smoother. And I just focused with most of the product like straight in the middle part of the eyelid, which is kind of gonna give that halo effect. So this is how it's looking so far. Then I went in with the MavenBeauty waterproof liquid eyeliner in the color Black. It's really nice because you can twist the outer part and new product will run to the tip. This way your liquid eyeliner will never dry out, which I think is genius because a lot of times with these liquid eyeliner pens, they dry out really quickly, but because you can twist this one, it will never dry out, which is really nice, and it's also super black. So I'm gonna go for a winged liner, but I always like to start with a line above the lash line. So I'm just gonna create a simple line first, all the way above the lash line. Now after creating that line above the lash line on both of my eyes, I'm gonna drag a line from the outer part of the eyelids, kind of following the line of the tail of my brow. I'm not gonna drag the line all the way to my brow, but kind of like, I would say like 70 or 60%. Of course, if you recreate this makeup look, if you want your wing to be a little bit tinier, you can make that line a little bit shorter. But I like to go with the shape that I'm going for today. So then I connect the line above the lash line with the outer portion of that line, and then I'm gonna fill it in, and that's what's gonna create that winged liner. I feel like for everyone, doing your eyeliner is different because no eyelid is the same. So you just kind of have to practice with this and see what works best for you. But what I would recommend is to open your eyes in between creating your winged liner, because you don't want your eyes to look nice when they're closed and look really weird when they're open. So make sure in between creating that winged liner, open your eyes to see how it looks with your eyes open. So then I went in with a brown eyeshadow that I used for my crease and the eyelid for underneath the lower lash line. Then I went in with a brown pencil in kind of like a similar color as the shade underneath my lower lash line. Then I went in with some mascara. Now you could use some fake lashes to finish off this whole makeup look, But actually, in the middle of filming this makeup look, I got a call that my sister broke her leg. So I had to go with my boyfriend. We had to help her go to the hospital. So I had no time to finish off this makeup look with lashes. I think with lashes it will look really beautiful as well, but I think it looks really beautiful with only mascara as well. So yeah, this is the finished result. I will link all the products I used today from Maven Beauty in the description bar. So in case you want to purchase any of the products that I used today, I will have everything linked down in the description bar. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys!